So today we face Arsenal in the League Cup to try and get our third piece of silverware of the season and retain our completely unbeaten run. Let's roll the intro and start the final. And welcome to Back to Glory, the revival. So, since you were last with me, we went on to beat Birmingham 3-2 with an own goal, Owen and Aguero on the score sheet, before annihilating Newcastle at Anfield. Diego, an own goal, Pirlo, Miroslav Klose, and then Marcelo getting a brace. We then faced Fulham and won 4-1 with Pirlo, Diego, Alonso and Aguero. Today we take on Arsenal at Wembley Stadium. And the team to do it is Reina in goal with Marcelo, Carragher, Woodgate and Diogo at the back. Richards in the deep line playmaker role today with Martinez and Gerrard in midfield. Diego and Aguero behind Miroslav Klose up top. Pirlo's a little bit tired. Lamb's still coming back from injury. I could play Alonso, which would make more sense, wouldn't it, to do that? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to play Alonso as a DM, Richards at the back, and Woodgate goes off the pitch. I've changed my mind. Obviously, I set this team up last week. Before I recorded, or after I recorded last week's episode. So, yes, very much changing my mind, as often happens when you do these and set things up before you record for the following week. But let's keep going and hope that we can get a victory. But Downing just over the crossbar, tipped over the crossbar by Reina, towards the back. Martinez gets clear. We've managed to keep it out yet again. Not been the best start from us. I'm going to demand more. We've started really slowly, and that is not good enough. I know that genuinely we need one chance to win, but we should be beating Arsenal, or even though they're quite good in the game. But here is Aguero, plays it to Diego through to Klose, who's open on goal and tries to chip Calvaria, but he's unable to. But that was our first shot. Of course, it was on target. Here we go. We all of a sudden are back in the game. We've woken up finally. We're going to wait till his highlight ends, and then probably drop some encouragement to try and push on. And that's poor. Richards does regain, plays it Diego Aguero! 24th goal of the season. Yes, 24th goal of the season is absolutely astonishing. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen them all for myself. And I've absolutely loved this save. But I do believe if we go completely unbeaten this season, the series has to end, right? We've completed Football Manager if that happens. And we will probably just go back to having Pro Vercelli videos all week. Or I may start having the weekend off. I haven't decided yet. But here is Miroslav Klose. There's potential for something else as well to be at the weekends once this does end. Carragher, Marcelo, Alonso, Marcelo, Carragher, Martinez, Carragher. What can he do with it? Plays it to Alonso. Alonso through to Diego. Gerrard just tipped wide. We could do something a little bit different on weekends. Play a different game. That is a possibility, but we will see. But that all depends on what happens in this save, really, doesn't it? Because we're not going to end until we've at least won the Champions League and the Premier League. So, just over the crossbar. To be honest, if we win everything this season, it will end as well. So, you know, I'm kind of happy, but I just want to keep the team happy. In the end, we ended up dominating, as we always often do. But that start did worry me. We took a little bit to wake up. Ooh, excuse me. I said wake up and yawned. I apologize. That is poor. Very poor. Here is Diogo. And it's just over the crossbar. We will be making changes. I'm fairly certain of that. Carragher. No. Can't get it past Cavalier in goal. And it looks as though this Arsenal team's actually changed already. It seems they've made quite a few changes. Gerrard, close. 43rd goal of the season. Miroslav Klose has been ever ready in front of goal, and that's 43 goals, which is just, that's over Haaland levels of goals, isn't it? In the current game, in the current sort of lineup, I suppose, of the game. But hey, Marcelo. We're unable to. Right, we are going to wait till this gets kicked. You know what? We're going to make some changes now. Firstly, Marcelo's going to come off. Roberto Carlos can come on. We're going to bring Aguero off for Freddie Adu. Pirlo, Insula, Owen. Oh, you know what? We're 3-0 up. Ronaldo's going to come on. And Insula can as well. that will do. And we might make one more change, but Aguero's just put it wide. We're probably going to bring off Diego next. Right, in fact, we're going to do that now. Diogo needs to come off. So we're going to bring on Richards across and bring Woodgate on to go alongside Insula, which I suppose is dangerous. A completely untested back line now. These players have never really played together. Downing. Good stop there. Richards is going to gather. Woodgate. Alonso plays it over to Carlos. Martinez. I am so happy that we got Roberto Carlos. He was cheap. And Diego has just ran right through the middle of them so unexpectedly that it's 4-0. I really wasn't expecting that. He's picked up the ball only just inside the Arsenal half and just ran into the middle. No one's come to close him down, so he's had a pop and scored. Wow. As you can see, I'm used to goals going in this season because I just kind of expect it now. It's not something which, is worrying about. But here's Carlos. Tries to play it through to a do. And Arsenal are actually on the attack, but they probably should have done better. They've had a few good opportunities. What is their XG? 1.07. So they should have scored. But unfortunately they didn't. And now coming up to collect the English League Cup. It's your new champions of the League Cup. Liverpool still unbeaten and still striving to keep it that way. This team has done it. Get in. Happy days. And now we move on to the next game, which I have a feeling is another cup game. I can't remember what the next game was. Yeah, 5th round of the FA Cup against West Ham. I will see you on that day. I'll see you in a sec. So we've had to do some rotation for this game. So we've got Manuel Neuer in goal with Marcelo, Woodgate, Carragher and Lamb at the back. Sonny in the deep line playmaker role with Martinez and Pilo in central midfield. Adu and Lima behind Michael Owen up top. We've got some of the big hitters on the bench. Hopefully they're not needed because this team should be good enough to beat the likes of an ageing Petit, Craig Bellamy, Scott Parker, Anton Ferdinand, Rob Green. This West Ham side was not the best West Ham side out there. Where are they in the league? They're 18th in the league, in the relegation zone. So there is no reason we should struggle any sort against this team. But we will wait and see. Obviously nothing's set in stone. Here is Owen to Martinez, who loses out. Green plays it over the top. Lamb, Martinez, Owen, Adu, Freddie Adu makes it 1-0, set up by Owen. And that is what these two behind a striker does. We are going to throw the match stats on up there. We're going to change this to latest scores for this game. And sorry, there's a fire engine going past. If you heard that, I do apologise. Not a lot I can do. I didn't start the fire. I didn't start the fire. And I apologise for that. Pirlo. And I don't even know if that's how the song goes, to be honest. My memory is so bad this morning. My ability to talk is also not the greatest. Yeah, so back on the second half, and Ashton nearly puts it in the back of the net. Martinez looking tired, as is Lamb, and I don't really want to keep Lamb on because he's only just coming back from injury. So Diogo's going to come on for Lamb, and we're going to bring Gerrard on for Martinez to play the final sort of 30 minutes or so. We're going to encourage them. Well, that lasted a long time, didn't it? Pirlo forcing a save from Rob Green. Marcelo's going to take this corner. Near post Woodgate over the crossbar. We are playing some lovely football. Here's Pirlo again. Diogo to Carragher, who is offside. I saw the linesman. And the fact he was offside. As I said, offside. I looked down, the linesman was flagging. Everyone's looking a little bit tired. What can we do? Roberto Carlos for Marcelo. We got Insula and Maldini can come on for Woodgate. And Lima's coming off for Diego because he's picked up a knock, which isn't great. But they come on for the last 10 minutes to surely just seal this victory, which has been reasonably comfortable, even though it's a 1-0. And when it's a 1-0, you always worry that something like that could happen, and Sonny's given away a penalty. And now we need Manuel Neuer to step up. Bellamy scores. We're going to go very attacking. We're going to go and try and win this. I haven't got any subs left. I don't think we're going to get another highlight, though. Oh, we are. One more chance, potentially. We've got 20 seconds left. Carragher, Diogo, Sonny, Gerrard, Diego. And is that onside? Diego has put us ahead with the last seconds of the game. And it's counting. Get in. Saves us a replay. We went very attacking just to try and get the goal. Diego gets the ball passed through. Beautiful goal. We were comfortable at 1-0. It did take a second last-ditch effort to win that. But that was insane. And tomorrow we'll be back for the round of 16 in the Champions League. When is that getting drawn? On the 27th of February. So you'll find out tomorrow, probably by the thumbnail, who we've got in the round of 16. But until then, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.